一个平平常常的日子。细蒙蒙的雨丝夹着一星半点的雪花，正风风凛凛地向大地飘洒着。司令一快到静止，雪当然再不会从流，往往还没等落地，就已经消失得无踪无影了。黄土高原严寒而漫长的冬天，看来就要过去，但那真正温暖的春天还远远都没有到来。
Deputy Director Chen, I'm here to take you and Deputy Director Chang to the county meeting. It won't be a work issue. It's a political issue. Director Fang said that if you don't return to attend, he will bring the leaders of the county to Shigaje commune for the meeting. Then commune leaders will have to attend the meeting as well.
Fuja, I think you'd better go back. Don't implicate Bai Mingshua and Shigaje. Zekwan's secretary is right. If you don't return to attend, it won't be a work issue. It'll be political.
I remember years ago, the county arranged for a few of us leading cadres to go to Nanyang Panan for a study trip. We passed Zhuge Liang's shrine, the Marquis Shrine. To my surprise, the place still stood. We went inside to look.
Deputy Director Chen, the engine is still running. You have to return for the meeting.
When I saw a copy of the Chushi Biao by Zhuge Liang, the few of us leading cadres saw that it was handwritten by Yu Fei during the feudal period. My tears started flowing. I stood there for a long time, and I was just speechless.
Feng Zekwan can't issue the 12 gold plaque decrees. I'm afraid this comes from the superiors.
Yes? Runya.
Auntie.
What are you doing here? I was just about to go to work. Is something wrong?
I agreed to marry Li Shangxian.
What?
Runya! What are you doing here?
Runya, whatever you have to say, let's do it
Come in.
inside.
No. Let's talk here.
Shangxian, why don't you go back inside? Heat up a nice meal. Don't just stand there.
Fine,
Go!
I'll do it.
Runya, why did you suddenly agree to this?
Well, because my Uncle Fuja and my Aunt Ayu, they fought over this. And my father's also ill. Whereas Shawan's father has forbidden me from speaking to his son. Brother Shawan refuses to see me. In any case, I have decided. I am agreeing to marry your son.
Well, I don't agree.
Huh?
Marriage is not something you get into for the sake of it. You should feel something.
I can grow to love him. Li Shangxian is going to be good to me, I can tell.
You really think so? Fine then. And since you seem very sure about this, then I'm not going to give you a hard time. I'm very happy for you. Your Uncle Fuja and your Aunt Ayu will be as well. Now, if the two of you can confirm this, then you should get engaged soon.
All right.
This is wonderful news. I must let everyone in the county know about it.
Well then, in that case, tomorrow we shall go to the photo studio. When they're done, we can have them put our photo on display. You can also publish an announcement in the newspaper.
Oh, I'll do that. Come on, please come inside.
I've heated our food.
Come inside,
Father,
let's
let
eat.
Brunya come inside.
Li Shengxian, would you hold my hand? Please walk me to school.
Don't just stand there. Go on. Hold her hand. Hold it every day.
Yes.
Now go on, take her to school.
I can drive you.
No, don't.
We can take our bicycles.
We'll walk there hand in hand. I want to have your mother believe, and my Aunt Ayun as well. We will walk from home all the way to school. That way, everyone will see. And then the whole county will know.
Let's start the meeting. I'll start with a few words. Among the leaders of the county standing committee, there are individual cadres with serious issues of class attitude, serious deviationist ideas. For instance, Comrade Tian Fuja, who broke the rule by distributing grain reserves and said that our nation is in a very bad state. So, what change do we need? A change to capitalism? Is it? This is a serious issue of political thought. I think our situation is very good. The situation of our country has never been better than it is right now.
I recommend that leaders of the revolution, commune cadres, and brigade cadres form a 3-level investigation team. Visit the countryside, to the villages that are the most remote and least traveled, and investigate the problems before commenting. I would like to state that in 1953, the per capita grain production of our county was 450 kilograms. It has since decreased to 300.
Comrade Tian Fuja, from the central government to the leadership of our county committee, everyone says the situation is good. You're the only person saying otherwise. You are promoting disunity with our views. You are showing off. From a broader perspective, it's reactionary. What will you change? Do you want to change your socialist system?
Shekwan, we are colleagues. Do not always stand on your pedestal. Why don't you get off it and take a look? Get your feet dirty. Put dirt on your hands. Check and see if the situation is really good or not. Between 1958 and 1975, there were 16 years where the per capita grain ration was 175 kilos. Last year, this fell to 157. 241 brigades had less than 150 kilograms, accounting for 1/3 of the county's population. The peasants are heavily in debt. They are in dire poverty, and they lack food and clothing. What is their per capita income? The annual income is 30 to 40 yuan. Collective grain reserves owed by commune members is more than 6.5 million kilos. This is equal to the county's fixed quota for a year.
The different disasters, minuscule income, and lack of food and clothing, yes, they are true. What's happening here is that you are taking all of this and exaggerating the problem.
How am I exaggerating?
Because you are making something that is so small into this great big mountain.
How have I
it's not that big
exaggerated?
at all.
Do you believe this is normal? Do you really think that I am lying to you?
That's enough. Let me speak, all right? I, Ma Guasheng, agree with the views of Director Fang. Fujian, what are your intentions exactly? The burning of books and burying of scholars of past emperors?
Don't you dare label me! This has nothing to do with that! Am I not speaking the truth? Our Wanxi County has been liberated for almost 40 years. 30 years since the founding, and nearly 20 years of the existence of the People's Commune. The people have not become more affluent. Instead, they have even less to eat and wear. We, the grassroots comrades, should show the people consideration. With these problems, shouldn't we think about them carefully? Shouldn't we take a closer look at what has gone wrong?
Chanfuja. Don't you know you're slandering a socialist nation? Slandering the Communist Party!
I'm the leading cadre, responsible for agriculture. I will persevere in what I believe is right. I will continue to believe what I believe is true. The current situation needs to change. It must be changed.
Does the party command the gun or the other way around? Do we listen to you, Tianfuja, or to the Communist Party?
The Communist Party, of course. But we also have to listen to the people.
When you go and inspect the villages, aren't your hearts heavy laden, huh? Don't you sense the mood of the people that are living there? The people are dissatisfied with the policies they have to follow every single day.
Not only dissatisfied.
You. Are you attacking Chairman Mao's revolutionary line?
Don't you label me!
What label? The people are attacking!
Everyone stop arguing! Sit down and stop arguing! Dungyan, please. Dungyan. Dungyan. Yes. What do you think about this matter? A toothache? You can't speak because of your toothache. Understood. So then, in that case, write down what you think.
Go ahead.
You can't have a toothache during a very crucial time. But I'm not saying that you can't have a toothache, all right? But if everyone were doing as you, then what's the point of sitting here having a meeting?
Yes. Write it down. Comrade Zikwan, this is a very grave issue we have, and a forced confession won't work. Comrades who are on the same team should pay attention to unity. Comrade Deng Yin, what is this exactly? Huh? You need to resolutely oppose Confucius' doctrine of the mean. But reading this, why have you become this way?
I think what Director Chang said is right. You know what? This idea goes against the other. Both of them have their points, but
Tianfuja often thought that as a leading grassroots cadre, he must, within the scope of his work hard without attracting attention and come up with new ideas at the same time. At the moment, the most crucial of issues is still seeing to it that people are fed. Now, though, it would appear that this problem remains far from unsolved.
Fuja, the Standing Committee has set an unusual record. We actually argued from night until daylight, right? And everyone seems to be emotionally charged. Without a hint of sleepiness, they're wide awake.
After arguing all night, who knows what will happen?
Based on what was said, Zekwan does not have the upper hand. He urgently needs the support of Li Dongyin. But Dongyin's attitude today made Shiguang very unhappy. Look, Fuja, although Li Dongyin has not, in the past, used much overly forceful language, he would always support Shiguang. Lately, however, for unknown reasons, Dongyin has become increasingly neutral in times like these.
It's more ominous than promising for me. But well, at least it sparked an argument.
Not expressing his opinion is Li Dongyin's way of showing that he supports you. He happens to be a confidant of local committee leader, Secretary Miao Kai, whereas Zekwan is his blue-eyed boy. Now though, it's not simply the opinion of Zekwan, but the opinion of committee leader Miao Kai. It's just that before they hang you out to dry, they want to see what the consensus is, to crush you.
do you know that I didn't want to attend this meeting? And on the way here, I asked some friends from the county to give me a bottle of liquor. Shall we?
Let's go.
It's really cold this winter. I am wondering when spring will arrive.
Mingshuo, You don't understand how I feel right now. We have seen many bad things happen, but we have also seen some good things. I don't feel like drinking here at this time. I want to go out, to go outside and drink, to sit on the vast expanse of earth, to drink. When we talk about Wansi County, we should talk about them on the Les Plateau and speak out loud.
Get some rest. The meeting starts soon. Oh, the two of you have been drinking. Bai Mingshua, I'm going to punish you. Words spoken while drinking do not count. But I still want to say this. Fuzhang, you must forgive me. I told you, if there are people on the committee who will support you, I'd be one of them. But it's come to nothing.
What have they decided to do?
They want to teach you a lesson. They've always wanted to do this, to hang you out to dry. Today they have managed to do this.
I see. What's the charge?
Being in the same line as Deng Xiaoping.
When Comrade Deng Xiaoping resumed work, he adopted many measures that were very popular. It got support from the people. But lately I feel they're attacking by insinuation on the way that he is doing certain things.
Fang Zekuan made a report to his superiors, saying Deng Xiaoping thinks quite differently.
Fang Xinquan is just a small nobody. Someone so small cannot do much. What's frightening are the big shots. And I mean the people at the top. They are the ones beside Chairman Mao.
Mingshua, that you have thought about such major issues is remarkable. Although we are all ordinary people, unable to change the nation's fate, we should have a pair of eyes that can discern black from white, and a brain that can contemplate where it is going. As for what you are feeling, any person with a conscience and a small bit of common sense would have felt them too. Because this truly is a concern of all Chinese citizens.
When I talk to my wife about this, we often end up wide awake all night. We have jobs and food, but our country has fallen to such a poor state. Even if you eat sugar, it would taste very bitter in your mouth. More than 2 decades have passed since the founding of the Republic. But the masses still do not have enough. And every time I see these peasants in their torn and tattered clothes, I just feel terrible. I feel ashamed and guilty. But there are always a few heartless people who are out there who dare treat these people as if they were fascists.
Was there a righteous person who lived through these times that had not endured such nights or held such conversations? These were oppressive and very worrying times. It's snowing.
Quick! Hurry! Listen to the broadcast! Premier Yuan lies dead!
Let's go!
It is with deep regret and profound sadness that the Central Committee of the Communist People's Republic of China, Standing Committee of the National People's Congress, and the State Council announces that committee member of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, committee member of the Standing Committee of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee, Vice Chairman of the Central Committee, Premier of the State Council of the People's Republic of China, and Chairman of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, Comrade Yuan has passed away after a battle with cancer on this day, January 8, 1976, at 9:57 in the morning in Beijing. He was 78 years old.
The sky was dark and full of gloom. In the blizzard, crowds of grief-stricken people gathered in the streets and alleys of the county town. Yuan, who was the people's premier, the people's public servant, was like the people's son. His greatness lay precisely in the fact that he had always represented the will and aspirations of the common people. This was a glorious name that words cannot fully express his greatness. But now, the great heart of this man stopped beating all of a sudden. January 8, 1976 was one of the saddest days in the whole of China's history. People mourned the passing of this great leader, and they also grew more concerned about the future that was in store for them. The twin pressure pressed very heavily on the heart of every person. During those days, despite the many disgraceful regulations forbidding people from holding memorial activities, the funeral of Premier Zhou was perhaps the grandest funeral that was held on Earth. Chains could lock doors and windows and bind the hands of feet, but the hearts of the people cannot be chained. Zhou Enlai lived in the hearts of the people.
Isn't that Deputy Director Chiang?
Yes, it's him.
Deputy Director, why have you come by bicycle?
I was thinking that before they send me off to learn, we could resolve the matter of that major night assembly concerning the arrest of over 100 people.
All right.
Even if they hang me out to dry, I still want to deal with this.
Director Bai has braved the blizzard and ignored the county's instructions. Everyone's been released. They have returned to their villages.
What? Everyone?
Yes, everyone. Zhujigang refused. It was out of his hands.
That's right.
The people are on our side.
We were just getting ready to go to the county to tell you.
That's right.
You showed up here.
And you two, what are your plans?
Who was? We're all ready to return home. We're going to farm, aren't we, Gummy?
Yes, that's right.
All
We
right,
will.
good. No matter how cold it is, things can still warm the heart. Mingshua, that's very good. All right, I'll get going.
By the way, tell us.
Yes?
Why did you use your bike? Where's the Jeep?
I'm not allowed to use the Jeep.
So you bicycle in this weather? All the way from Shigaje?
I'm no longer a deputy director for the revolution. I'm just a regular person. People in general cycle for dozens of miles, even a few hundred. There are also those who don't own a bicycle.
Wait, you're leaving? A two-way journey is long. You should get some rest.
Right.
I'm fine. Goodbye. First month of the lunar calendar, 1976.
Lansha,
Yes?
we should mill this more. Because the finer the millet is milled, the tastier the fried sugar cakes will be.
Elder sister, you are taking elder brother's wedding more to heart than you did yours. You've come back so early to help him prepare the food for the guests.
Our mother passed away early, and I'm the eldest child. Shawan is the first boy in our family to get married. We have to do our best.
I'll take some red peppers and aniseed.
Are you making a meat dish? Will you have a family celebration?
How much does the barber across the street charge for a haircut?
30 cents to cut the hair of a woman, and for cutting of a man's hair they charge 25 cents.
That's too much.
But then where do you go when you want to have a haircut, huh?
I normally go to the accountant who's in our team. He has a set of barber instruments and he cuts my hair.
Oh, but Hoodalu's skills are really very good, you know. Wait, are you going to get married? Don't tell me that you are going to be the bridegroom.
You're exactly right about that. You know, I never had a professional haircut before. If ever, this will be the first time.
Hey, Shawan, you're here.
Hey, What are you doing here?
Congratulations, buddy. You're finally getting married.
Yes. I was going to invite you when I saw you at the registration, but I'm telling you about it now.
Oh, good. Well, when you asked someone from the commune to send word to me, I thought something bad happened again. Turns
Right.
out it's good news.
I do get into trouble a lot.
Shawan, come.
Huh? What?
Do you know Runya is engaged?
Runya is engaged?
To a driver in the county named Li Shengxian. His father's county deputy director, Li Dongyin. The three of us went to school together, and Runya used to love following you around. Later, the two of us attended high school, but not you. But you two still get along. I just thought that the two of you would become a couple. Shawan. Shawan. This is good news for the both of you. Runya has also found someone to marry.
Yes. Good for her.
What's wrong? Why do you cry?
Oh, it's nothing. Just hair falling onto my eyes.
At this moment, Runya's rosy face with her bashful smile surfaced in his mind once again. He could almost hear Runya's familiar and heartwarming laughter and voice talking to him so sweetly. But all of this would become a thing of the past. Very soon, he and Xiao Lian would spend their lives together. They will raise a family together in a farm. He couldn't explain it, but his eyes felt like they were burning up with these thoughts. But there was nothing to regret anymore, because such is the way of fate. But at this very moment, he still felt like running to a far and deserted place where he could hide himself and have a good cry.
Elder brother, you're back.
Elder brother, you've had a haircut.
Shawan!
Shawan, you're back.
Did you just arrive?
Yes, I did.
How was your trip?
It was good. Julian and I caught a ride at Yuan and arrived at Huangpu. And from there, it was just a short trip to your
Please
home.
have a seat, Uncle. Hey, where's Father?
Your father?
At Uncle Wan Yu's house to prepare for the wedding horseplay.
What horseplay?
What? Have you forgotten our custom? Father will have to paint his cheeks red, put on red lipsticks, and hang dates on his earlobes.
Brother, you will have to paint your cheeks too. Let me do it for you. I'm sure I can do it better than them. Shawan, you've returned. Grandma, some water. It's okay. Have some cake. Is Brother Shawan home? Elder brother, Sister Runya is here. Brother Shawan. Here. Brother, look at the gift Sister Runya brought for you. It's really nice. Look, Grandma. Brother Shawan, the bridal chamber you have. It looks nice. Sister Runya.
Sister Runya, we'll just go and decorate outside.
Xiaolian, I've come today because I want to snatch my brother Shawan.
Runya.
I don't believe you, but it's true. My uncle Fujian, he needed to get help at work, where Li Shangxian's father worked. That's why I agreed to marry Li Shangxian. I wanted to forget you, to spend my life blissfully with Li Shangxian, but I couldn't forget. I just couldn't. The minute I heard that you were going to get married, I just couldn't sit still.
Runya. Shou Lian is the only one for me.
Come and see the gift that Runya brought. What a beautiful quilt cover. It must be a product of Hangzhou and costs 50 to 60 yuan.
I'm done packing these. Please ask Xiaoping to carry me to Grandmother Tian's house in a while. My dear Xiaowan is getting married today and I can no longer stay here.
Grandmother, don't go. I'll comb your hair for you.
Oh. Go and get Nanshen to comb my hair for me. Don't forget that you are the bride today.
Grandma, let me comb your hair. I know how you like it. Xiaolian, I am going to marry Brother Xiaowan today. Go back to Shaoxi.
Runya. I've always regarded you as my younger sister.
Xiaowan! Xiaowan! You look, I brought you my gift.
Uncle Futang, thank you. You're being too kind. One flask is enough, and yet you brought us two.
Of course not. One's not enough. Marriage is a big thing, and good things come in pairs. Am I right?
Runya, you say you want to marry Xiaowan? Fine. I can let you have him for today. Come on. Come and hold hands with Xiaowan now. Come on, hold hands.
That's enough.
No, stop. I was only teasing. I'm here for the wedding horseplay. How could I ever allow you to have two brides to yourself? Xiaowan is not as sensitive as you and I are. You see? Look at Xiaolian. She understands you. Brother Xiaowan, you said earlier that I was just like a younger sister. Then come with me to bow by the picture of Chairman Mao. That way, we can acknowledge him. Wouldn't that be right? What do you think? Elder brother? Yes.
Runya.
Please don't use my name.
Younger sister.
Yes. From now on, Lunsheng and I are the same. Younger sisters. All right. I'm done playing. I'll go now.
Please help yourself.
Thank you, Brother Xiaowan.
Come on. Let's drink.
Feast!
Drink some more, okay?
Drink some more.
All right.
Pour some for Uncle! Drink as much as you can!
Pour
some more for me as well!
Here you go.
Hey!
Oh no, put it down.
Oh, come on!
Drink this, Yuan. Go on.
Hey, Shawan, who is this woman?
She's whoever you want her to be, Uncle! Drink up!
That's a good one.
Try some of this! Pour some more! It's very good! Father! A toast for Mother.
For your mother. Come on. Live a happy life, all right?
Father, don't worry.
Brother, you are. Brother, you are. Where's your in-law?
My in-law is at Fu Tang's home right now.
Here.
He said that the bride's side shouldn't show up here today. When the people leave and everyone is gone, he'll come and have some dinner.
Oh, of course. Isn't that a little feudal, huh? Oh, hey, Yuan, stop drinking. Come here.
The blood.
I want you to go to my house and bring Mr. He from Jiangxi and bring him right here, okay? He should be celebrating with us.
All right, let me get Wang Kaier and a few wives to go with me. Come on, Kaier! Come on!
Where? Come on, let's go then. Let's go, everyone.
Let's sing the drinking song. I've begun to sing the drinking song. Voice of pasture and sheep responding to the sound of cattle. A toast to the bride and groom. One shot from his shadows the sky.
呀，对对，那月有水，那山飘。
Brother Shawan, you are married now. Forget about your room yet. Have a good life. With your Shawan Sea girl.
你要是有了心思，咱们就慢慢解决。
Uncle Yuan.
You are a nice girl. You've always been good to us. Shawan's grandmother and I, we both like you. We had even privately said that if Shawan could marry you, it would be the greatest blessing for our family. But we are poor. How could your father bear to see you suffer this way? We couldn't bear it either.
Uncle Yuan, I can endure the hardship with you.
You live in the city now, and you have a boyfriend there. That's great. Why come back to endure such hardship?
So you don't care if Xiaolian endures?
Xiaolian is different. She knows hardship very well. She'll be able to manage this family.
Listen, Uncle. You were there when I was growing up. How can you look down on me like this?
I'm not looking down on you. It's precisely because I've seen you grow up that I treat you like a daughter. I want the best for you, not a life of hardship.
Uncle Yuan.
No, I can't. I can't.
You'll be fine.
This is wrong.
Come on, don't worry about it.
We're going against tradition. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Hurry up.
This is...
It's here. It's this way. Yes. Where are you taking? You're running away from us. Come on, this way.
Oh, brother, glad you made it. What do you want?
Here,
Want
sit
something to
down.
drink?
Sit
I'll get
down.
you some.
Here, Manya. Yeah, Manya. Come down, hurry. Hurry up.
No, give me some.
Please help yourselves.
Where are you taking me? Hey, where's father-in-law? Father-in-law.
What are you doing? Come on.
You're now my father-in-law, and I would like to propose a toast to you.
Have something to eat.
No, thanks.
Shawan. I've raised Julia all her life. But today, I'm giving her to you. She is your wife now. If you want to beat her up, it's up to you.
Oh, brother, you seem unhappy. Try to be happy. Why are you being this way?
Hey, you can't come in here. You're not invited.
Wait. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's wrong? Uncle Tianer!
Shawan, careful!
Hey, everyone! Uncle Tianer is here!
Bring him
According to
over
village customs, when a beggar takes part in a wedding or a funeral occasion, it's good luck! Come on, drink up, everyone! My special guest and I are going to have a drink now. Come on, Uncle Tianer.
Wait. What has happened to old Yuha?
I don't know. What's happened to Branch Secretary Futong?
Getting married today! Every fellow villager in the village. Poor is as happy as they can possibly be.
I believe he is drunk.
Come on. A child in the following year.
Your wife.
Get a hold of yourself.
Your baby as pretty as their child. And we have been in a time. We hope you will forgive us. May you have more than...
On such a joyous occasion, Shawan, whose heart had been brimming with passion, cooled down suddenly. This was not merely a wedding ceremony for him and Xiao Lian, but it was also the farewell ceremony for Runya. At this moment, the tears Shawan shed were not just that of pure joy, but it also represented the passage of the past that he and Runya lived. Yes, his dear Xiao Lian was now his wife. From now on, they would begin their life together as husband and wife. He hopes she will always love him like she does now, that she helps him with one heart in supporting this simple home together with him.
In the future, when you laugh, I'll laugh with you. And when you cry, I'll wipe the tears for you.
Shaolian.
Yes?
Xiao